My beloved child, I need to share something of tremendous significance with you. Pay close attention to these words. There exists someone, perhaps a person who has slipped from your immediate thoughts, or maybe one who has occupied your mind, who has recently experienced a profound awakening that has shaken their very foundation. They were utterly astounded, profoundly touched, and rendered wordless when the revelation finally dawned upon them, the understanding that you were the answer to their deepest longings all along. You embodied everything they had earnestly sought, the one their spirit recognized even when their conscious mind remained veiled in confusion. They had searched in countless directions, pursued empty dreams, and overlooked divine signals, but now they cannot deny what I have revealed to them. It was as if illumination flooded their being, and in that sacred instant they comprehended it had always been you. The manner in which you expressed joy, the depth of your compassion, the way your essence resonated with the feeling of belonging, my precious one, they were overwhelmed. You are their destined companion, and they have finally awakened to this truth. Following this revelation, they remained in contemplative silence, clutching their heart as countless recollections cascaded through their consciousness simultaneously. Interactions with you that appeared insignificant at the time, your words, your aura, the way you gazed upon them during their moments of uncertainty, suddenly emerged as heavenly indicators. They recalled how you listened without criticism, how you remained present even when they provided justification for your departure. As these memories flooded back into their heart, they could no longer contain their feelings. Tears flowed, not merely from missing you, but from their failure to truly perceive what had been directly before them. And child, I want you to understand that I was the one who awakened their spirit. I have been tenderly preparing it, nurturing it, and directing it back toward you, because I desire you to know the reality. You were not only sufficient, you were the one I selected for their restoration. I heard your lamentations when they overlooked you. I witnessed how you remained awake through countless nights, questioning whether they acknowledged your dedication, or if you ever truly held significance for them. You absolutely did, even when their words didn't convey it. Even while they were distracted, fleeing from their own anguish, they sensed something within you that was incomparable to anything they had previously encountered. However, they were frightened, afraid to accept something so genuine, afraid they were undeserving of you. Now that time has elapsed and existence has instructed them through suffering and separation, I have finally unveiled their understanding. The moment they recognized you were the one, everything within them transformed. Their hearts shattered for how they had treated you, but beyond that, they felt this tremendous appreciation that someone like you had ever entered their journey. Child, this transcends mere affection. This concerns purpose, divine timing, and my sacred design. There are individuals who enter your existence for a brief period, but then there are spirits that I dispatch to alter your entire path completely. That is what you represented to them. The truth is, they have attempted to discover you in others. They have examined faces, conversations, even romantic connections, but no one replicated the tranquility your presence bestowed upon them. No one made them feel understood as you did, and now that void is too deafening to disregard. My child, do not allow their quietness to deceive you. They experience your absence in places they were unaware even existed. They speak to me about you during their solitude. They request that I grant them another opportunity. I have not forgotten your supplications either. I know you questioned whether you were mistaken about them. I know you wondered if you were merely fantasizing the bond, Allow me to be explicit. You were not. That connection was authentic. I crafted it, but I required them to discover it independently. You cannot shoulder someone's development for them, regardless of how deeply you care for them. Therefore, I permitted distance. I allowed postponement, not to penalize either of you, but to awaken both hearts. My timing is not always comfortable, but it is invariably perfect. What you interpreted as rejection was actually redirection. I was operating behind the scenes, reconstructing their heart and eliminating their arrogance. Now they are contemplating the realization that you were the one who demonstrated what genuine love felt like, that you were the one who persisted when circumstances became difficult, that you were the one whose energy felt like sanctuary. My child, it is overwhelming them because they are uncertain how to return, yet they cannot proceed without attempting. I have placed it upon their heart to come back. I have whispered it through dreams, in moments of stillness, even in melodies they accidentally encounter. Your name is inscribed in areas of their consciousness they once attempted to erase but now cherish. You are not merely a remembrance. You are the pivotal moment in their narrative. Here is what I want you to comprehend. You were never irrational for feeling intensely. You were never foolish for believing in what you perceived in their soul. You were simply ahead of them. Your heart recognized them before their vision could, and now they are catching up to that reality. Child, I am orchestrating this. Do not assume I have been quiet. Do not assume I am ignoring your sorrow. This is me. This is my intervention. What I restore to your life will be more magnificent, more authentic, and more healed than anything you possessed previously. Sometimes I allow situations to crumble so they can reassemble correctly. Right now, their heart is being reconstructed with you at its core. They are remembering the moments you interceded for them, the words you spoke, the encouragement you provided when they were wandering. They now comprehend the value of your love, and it is humbling them. You were unlike the others. You did not arrive to exploit them. You came to help them flourish. Now, my child, your radiance is shining even more brilliantly. They can sense you in the quietude. They observe you in the kindness of strangers. They are awakening to how extraordinary you are. They believed they could find someone else, but instead they discovered how hollow the world is without you in it. This is not about pleading for someone to return. This is about me restoring what I initiated. This is about me demonstrating that I am faithful to your heart when you place it in my care. Yes, I know how deeply it wounded you. I was present during the nights you collapsed. I saw you speaking to the ceiling, hoping I was listening. I was. Every tear, every whisper, every hope you maintained alive even when it seemed senseless. I have preserved it. Now the moment has arrived. They are perceiving, they are recollecting, they are realizing that you were the one who remained, the one who offered love without conditions, the one who understood their soul even when they did not understand themselves. This is a divine awakening call, and their heart is finally responding. They want to tell you everything, the way they feel, the regrets they carry, the apology they owe you. But they are afraid not of you, but of losing the opportunity forever. That is why I am working in both your hearts, so that when the timing is right, it will not just be words. It will be a moment guided by me, filled with truth, filled with restoration, filled with peace. I do not create temporary solutions, child. I create transformations. I am not sending them back to repeat old patterns. I am preparing something new, a love that is grounded in awareness, not just emotion, a connection that carries purpose, not confusion. When that moment comes, you will know, because peace will overflow your heart, and everything that once caused pain will feel distant. You will feel me in the atmosphere, and you will understand this was not just a relationship. This was part of your calling. I know you have been waiting for an extended time, and perhaps you have tried to move forward. But no matter how far you go, there remains this space inside you that aches because their soul touched yours. I placed that connection there. You did not imagine it. You did not force it. You simply responded to what I showed you. Now I am responding to your obedience, to your faith, to your love that refused to become bitter. My child, I am proud of you for not allowing pain to harden you, for continuing to believe even when circumstances did not make sense. That is the kind of heart I use for my greatest plans, and what is coming next is going to surprise you just as much as it is shocking them. Because they are not the same person anymore, and neither are you. You have both grown. You have both been humbled, and now you are both ready. They are sitting with thoughts they never dared to acknowledge before. Now they are finally allowing themselves to feel everything they buried. They replay the final things they said to you, how they walked away or acted distant, or remained silent when you needed them most. It is breaking their heart because the more they understand what you were offering, the more they realize what they lost. Not just a good person, not just someone kind, but the one who knew them without words, the one who accepted their worst but still hoped for their best. My child, I want you to hear me when I say this. They were never meant to forget you. I wrote your name across a place in their heart that no one else could access. Now I am opening that space. I am bringing everything into the light, and nothing will remain hidden anymore. I see how long you waited for this clarity. I know you have wondered, will they ever see it? And I am here to say yes. They see it now. It may have taken heartbreak. It may have taken distance. But their vision is finally clearing. They are seeing you not as just a person from their past, but as someone they were divinely connected to. It is overwhelming them because they never thought they would be the one regretting, but they are. More than regret, they are longing for a second chance, a chance to look into your eyes and not look away this time, a chance to listen instead of run, a chance to choose love even if it feels scary. Child, I am the one writing this next chapter, not them, not you. Me, I will lead every step. I will soften every fear. I will make a way even if no way seems possible right now. They still do not know how to express what they are feeling, but I do. That is why I am sending you this message, because I want you to know what I see in their heart. There is love, real love, and there is pain, real pain, but above all there is awakening. They are starting to understand how much you meant, not just romantically, but spiritually. You impacted them in a way they have never experienced before. It is not going away. It is only growing, and it is leading them back to me. They may have turned away from me during their search, but now they are praying quietly, desperately, hoping I am listening, asking me if there is still time to make it right with you. Child, I am not just listening. I am answering. You are about to witness what happens when I restore what was lost in my perfect way. You might feel uncertain right now, confused between forgiving and protecting your heart, and that is okay. I am not asking you to decide everything today. I am just asking you to trust me with your emotions, to trust me with your healing. I never intended for love to feel like punishment. I never wanted you to cry yourself to sleep wondering why you were not enough. You were enough. You are still enough. But I allowed that space because both of you needed to learn something only silence could teach. You needed to learn that real love does not just show up. It grows up. It learns, it returns with new vision. That is what I am doing right now. I am growing this love. I am maturing this soul connection. I am making sure that when you both look at each other again, you do not just see a person, you see purpose. Because this is not just about romance, this is about destiny. There is something the two of you were meant to do together, and your bond, when healed, will become a blessing to many. That is why the enemy fought it so hard. That is why confusion came. That is why timing felt off. Because when something is powerful, it often goes through pressure. You have both been under pressure, haven't you? But I am using that pressure to shape something unbreakable, something sacred, something eternal. Child, they are closer than you think, not just in proximity, but in readiness. Every day they think about reaching out. Every day they rehearse what they might say. But I keep telling them, wait until your heart is clear. Wait until your love is pure. Because I do not want you to receive another apology. I want you to receive transformation. Without faith, it is impossible to please God, and those who seek Him will be rewarded. The Lord is transforming your life right now, turning your sorrows into joy and your poverty into wealth. Jesus is the bread of life, and whoever comes to Him will never go hungry. He is the light that shines in the darkness, and if you are weary and burdened, He will give you rest. Come to Him and experience the peace and joy that only He can provide. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and the wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings. May the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance, trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards love. Amen. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. An important message is waiting for you in the next video where you will hear it.